The way your dog falls asleep in front of you is telling you, more clearly than any bark or wag ever could, exactly how safe it feels in your home. Because sleep is the one thing a dog can't fake. Subscribe to Paw Sense for gentle, science-based dog behavior tips every week, and give your dog an extra ear scratch from me. Watch what happens the next time your dog gets ready to rest. The wide yawn, tongue curling. The slow circle around the bed, 1 lap, 2, like it's checking the spot. Then the flop. And that sound, that long, heavy sigh, as the whole body just gives up and sinks into the blanket. That sigh is the first clue. That's not just tiredness leaving the body. That's your dog deciding, right there, that it is finally safe to switch off. If your dog is asleep somewhere near you right now, glance over at the shape it's making. We're about to read it together. Here's why this matters, and why sleep can't lie. When your dog is awake, it can hide almost anything. It can act brave when it's nervous. It can hold itself together. But asleep, all of that falls away. An asleep dog is defenseless. Eyes shut, muscles loose, completely open to whatever walks into the room. And a defenseless animal will only truly let go when some deep part of it believes nothing bad is going to happen. So the position your dog chooses isn't a random habit. It's an honest signal, a live readout of its nervous system. Start with the one you probably know best, the curled-up crescent, the donut, nose tucked all the way back to the tail, spine bent into a tight little ring, paws pulled in close. This is the oldest sleep in the book, the one wolves used and street dogs still use. It keeps the body warm, and it wraps the whole shape around the softest, most fragile part, the belly. Now, I want to be clear. This is not a bad sign. A dog can sleep like this and be perfectly content. But when the body curls in and guards itself like that, it usually means one small part of your dog is still holding a little back. Comment crescent if that tight little donut is exactly how your dog is curled up as you're watching this. Now watch what changes when the guard drops further. The side sprawl. Your dog rolls onto its flank, legs kicked out loose in front of it, and the tension just melts. Look at the ribs. Slow, deep, even breaths, the chest rising and falling like a tide. Maybe a back paw twitching, chasing something in a dream. This is a dog that has fully clocked off. Nothing guarded, nothing tucked away. Just a warm, floppy, dreaming body that trusts the floor it's lying on. And here's the thread to hold on to. The more of itself your dog leaves exposed, the safer it feels. But there's one position we haven't named yet. The one where your dog rolls onto its spine, throws all 4 legs up in the air, and leaves its belly and its throat completely bare to the ceiling. It's the single most vulnerable thing a dog can do, and the reason it chooses to do it, right there in front of you, changes everything. The belly, spine flat on the floor, all 4 legs folded up into the air, throat and soft belly turned completely open to the ceiling, the most defenseless shape a dog's body can make. So here's the tension. Why would any animal deliberately bare its most fragile parts to the room? Because your dog has quietly decided that this floor, this house, this space with you in it, is a place where predators simply do not exist. Think about what that really means. In the wild, the belly and the throat are the 2 places a dog protects with everything it has. To roll over and hand them to the open air, a dog has to believe deep in its nervous system that nothing is coming. Nothing to fight, nothing to flee. That belly-up sprawl isn't your dog being goofy. It's your dog telling you, in the clearest language it has, that it feels completely safe. If you've ever caught your dog dead asleep with its belly straight up in the air, that's not silliness. That's the highest compliment a dog can give you. Now watch what happens when it moves closer to you. Maybe it doesn't go belly up. Maybe instead, it shuffles over, presses its back firmly against your leg on the couch, or lays its whole spine along your thigh, and then that long, heavy exhale as it finally settles. Ears go soft. Weight sinks in. That sigh is the sound of a dog letting go, and the touching is the whole point. Dogs are social sleepers. Out in the wild, the pack doesn't scatter to sleep. It piles together, bodies pressed back to back. Because when your spine is against someone else's, it means someone's got the watch. Someone else is listening for danger so you don't have to. So when your dog leans its full weight into you as it drifts off, it isn't just being cuddly. It's asking you, without a single sound, to be the one on watch tonight. Then there's the dog that takes it one step further. The one that has to have a paw on you, a chin on your ankle, its whole head resting on your foot before it can close its eyes. This is the anchor sleeper, tying itself to you the way a boat ties to a safe harbour, so that even fast asleep, it never quite loses contact. If you get up, it stirs. It just wants to know you're still there. Type anchor if your dog has to be touching you to fall asleep. A paw, a chin, a back against your leg. And notice the quiet upgrade here. A belly bared to an empty room is trust in the place, but a body pressed into you, a chin dropped onto your foot, that's trust in the person. That's your dog picking you, specifically, out of the whole world to be its watcher. You didn't buy that with treats. You earned it just by being there. But not every dog lets go like this. Some still sleep with their chin on the floor and their ears flicking at every small sound, their body coiled and half-turned toward the door. The dog who lies down but never truly clocks off, still quietly doing a job you never once asked it to do. And there is a gentle way to finally let that dog off duty. That gentle way starts with simply seeing the dog for what it is. Chin down on the floor, but the ears never stop. They flick and turn toward every creak in the hall, every car that passes outside. The body looks relaxed and isn't. It's coiled, half ready to spring, aimed like an arrow at the doorway. This is the guardian pose. And I want to be really clear with you, because it worries people. This is not a broken dog. This is not a dog who doesn't trust you. This is a dog who still has the watch and simply hasn't been told it can hand it over yet. So let's help it stand down. Dogs learn calm the same way puppies do, by borrowing it from someone they trust. Keep the day predictable. Same walks, same meals, same soft evening. Then give your dog a bed with its back to a wall, tucked in a corner, so its eyes can rest on you instead of on the door. When your dog can watch you and see you loose, breathing slow, not scanning the room, something quietly clicks. If she's safe, I'm safe. If she's not worried, I don't have to be either. That's the whole trick. You become the one on watch, so your dog finally doesn't have to be. If your dog is the door watcher, don't rush it. Just be the calm one in the room, night after night. And tell me in the comments if it slowly starts turning to face you instead of the door. I promise you, that turn is a moment worth celebrating. Now, once your dog does let go, you'll want to know it for real. Here's the tell. A dog in true deep sleep is dreaming. The lips go soft and loose, the paws paddle at some invisible field, the breathing runs slow and steady, in and out, in and out. That dog is gone, fully switched off, somewhere far away. Compare that to the light sleeper whose head snaps up at the smallest sound, the body that never quite goes slack. One is resting. The other is still holding the line, even with its eyes closed. And one honest word here, because it matters. If your dog suddenly changes how it sleeps, if it starts panting oddly, seems restless, can't get comfortable, or looks like it's in pain, that is not a message about trust. That may be a dog that isn't feeling well. Please don't sit there guessing what it means. See your vet, always your vet for anything like that. But for the healthy, settled dog curled up near you right now, read the whole letter it's been writing. The crescent means comfort. The sprawl means safety. The belly means total surrender. And the press of its back against your leg, that long, heavy sigh as it melts into you, means you are its pack, its warmth, its living proof that the world is okay. Look at your dog the next time it sleeps and read the shape it makes. That shape is a love letter it wrote to you without a single word. Here's the part that gets me every time. You didn't earn this with treats. You didn't earn it with training or clever tricks. You earned it just by showing up, gentle and steady, day after ordinary day, by being the calm, safe person your dog already believes you are. That's it. That's the whole secret. If reading your dog this way warms your heart the way it warms mine, subscribe to Paw Sense for gentle, science-based dog behavior every week. Until next time, give your dog an extra ear scratch from me. This is Paw Sense.